What's up, guys? Back with another video on showing you how to pick what's a good protein for you and what's bunk. First off, there is no best protein. There's a protein that's best for you, but not for everyone. And I'm not saying this particular brand of protein worked well for me, so it might not work well for you. Because with that, it's normally like hype, or it somehow has like these magical ingredients that it works for me. It's because it's conducive to your goal. When someone says that it works well for them, it shouldn't be because everybody's different. For the most part, your body will digest protein just as any other human will. But it does have the right nutrition profile, it has the right ingredient makeup, that works synergistically with their training regimen, with their diet, and their goal. So you should always keep your goal in mind when you're picking out a protein. And the next step from there is if you have any allergies or if you have an intolerance thing. Keep in mind, being intolerant to lactose is different from being allergic to dairy. If you're allergic to dairy, your best option would be, I'd say, like egg protein. Egg protein is 100% bioavailable, meaning you get all of it. But if you're a lactose intolerant, you want to go with a whey isolate. Whey isolates, they actually extract the fats, the lactose, everything. There's different processes like cross-flow microfiltration, and they run the protein through a cold filter and it separates it. Okay, so we made it this far. Now what? Well, now we get into the nutrition facts. Now this should be a no-brainer to a lot of you, but also for a lot of you, you might find this really helpful. Aside from trying to keep the total fat and the total carbs low, you want to watch out for saturated fats and the sugars. Also, keep a lookout for maltodextrin. Maltodextrin is similar in structure to sugar and it'll act the same way. So it's cheap, inexpensive, and it's a great filler. It makes making the protein a lot easier for the company because they don't have to put as much, and it makes it taste better. Just take the protein reading, whatever it is or what they claim. So if it says 30 grams and it's a 40-gram scoop, that's pretty good. If it says like 20 grams and the scoop is like 40 or higher and that's like half of the scoop is protein. And now that we've sifted through the nutrition facts and those other proteins that you've been looking through, now we go into the ingredient makeup. Ideally, we want to go with a protein blend. Why? Whey proteins, they digest really fast. It's like that. So since they are fast acting, what it'll do, if you take it post-workout, it spikes your protein synthesis, your body's ability to repair and to rebuild, but it'll also fall sharply because the digestion is so fast. So if you go with something where it's a blend of also slower acting proteins, it'll allow you to raise your protein synthesis and then keep it elevated for a longer time. And so now that your protein synthesis is raised for a longer period of time, your ability to repair and rebuild is now higher. Now don't forget to keep your goal in mind. If you're eating plates on plates on plates and you still can't gain any weight, that's when we'd probably recommend a gainer. But we also do free meal planning, so just to make sure that you are eating how you should eat, come see us, we'll help you figure everything out. Now the gainer will have more carbs, and we don't want this to replace any of the foods that you're eating throughout the day. This should be on top of that. So you want a blend of protein, and you also want a blend of carbs. So you'll have a sustaining release of protein and carbs to nourish your body for a longer period of time than a fast-acting protein and like a sugary carb. Fats slow down the emptying of your stomach, and protein's also really satiating, so that would leave us with carbs to put us over calorically, and that's why majority of the gainers would put a more substantial amount of carbs in their body. And let's not forget that carbs also provide your body with fuel. That's its go-to for fuel. Giving your body energy and then putting you over calorically, this would lead to hopefully muscle gain. Well guys, hopefully this video helped you with trying to figure out on what would be a good protein for you. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found this helpful. Subscribe and comment on what video we should do for our next one. Thanks.